Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Shahidul Haq, Senior Secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Government of the Republic of Bangladesh. Special guest, Madam Ambassador, Rajne Tharik, Honorable Ambassador, Ms. Winnie Patterson, Mr. Farooq Hassan, Honorary Consular, General Consulate of Greece, Dhaka, Bangladesh, Mohammad Mohiddin Ahmed, Director, Pioneer Denim, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Salim Rahman, Managing Director of KDS Garments Industries, working with major retailers in the US, Europe, and Australia over 35 years. The fashion industry is turning a corner. Clothing manufacturing will be completely transformed by the internet and digital printing in next 5 to 10 years, or even less, by the speed which these guys are moving, alongside consumers' adoption of digital, or raised expectation of customers' experience and higher scrutiny on convenience, price, quality, newness, and personal touch. Leading players are therefore creating innovative business model using granular customer insight as a source of differentiation and pushing the limits to their end-to-end product development process. To keep up, leading fashion players are accelerating the time from design to shelf. This need for speed is driven partly by social media, bringing fashion trends to more consumer at a faster pace than in the past. Industry leaders are also pushing up standards as analytics and consumer insight enable them to meet customers' needs better and improve responsiveness. The abundance of data and exponential increase in technology performance have opened the door to the use of big data. The use of rich data and granular customer insights to inform decisions, offer business opportunities across the fashion value chain, in area ranging from dynamic pricing to optimized product replenishment. Personalization and curation will become more important to the customer as consumer value merge around authenticity and individuality. Brand will value data even more to tailor recommendations, engage influencers, and personalized experiences. The fashion companies that flourish will refocus on their strengths. The global fashion industry is moving into a decisive phase of a digital adaptation by mainstream consumers, and online sales of apparels is projected to grow rapidly in even emerging markets. Digital technologies are transforming the apparel supply chain by challenging the old operating models and unleashing new opportunities. Digitalization is likely to have even greater impact on the industries in decades to come. Technologies such as RFID, sensors, Internet of Things, coupled with new software, augmented virtual reality, blockchains, and artificial intelligence are expected to cause considerable disruption. Digitalization not only shape how products are designed or how supply chains are managed, it will also shape how, where production takes place, how logistics systems are automated and run, and how products are marketed, sold, and delivered to end consumers. Managers of textile companies and fashion brands must continue to deal with an increasing uncertain environment, with abrupt changes along with growing competition and increasing connected, demanding, intelligent customers. This generates an urgent search for greater efficiency and versatility from end to end of the supply chain. Digitalization can enable apparel brands to make fundamental changes in performances, move to customer-centric operating model, and create transparency in their global supply chain. For this reason, we believe digitalization will be the next stop in fashion sourcing. But the apparel industry is still at the beginning of its journey of digitization. Companies must accelerate digitization and integrate into a broader transformation. Those who succeed will break down the barriers between sourcing and product development, tighten lead time, reduce cost, and create transparency to manage sustainability. Across the entire value chain, digitalization represents the transformative opportunity to connect the different silos of the supply chain: design, product development, product through logistics, and finally to the end customers. The key lies in shifting the focus of the cheapest source supply to demand focus, increasing the speed to market, being flexible and responsive, and truly re-engineering the entire value chain and the process from end to end. Digitization must not be seen as an end in itself. Rather, it's a powerful enabler of progress in all main drivers of future success in apparel sourcing, including the continued optimization of sourcing country strategy, strategic supplier partnership, better environmental and labor compliances, and doubling down on the end-to-end efficiencies. Apparel players have a major transformation ahead of them. Spanning all these elements, effective digitization will help them deliver that transformation faster and with much greater impact. Pioneering companies are already providing a glimpse of this future. For example, companies that have implemented 3D design and virtual sampling report shortening sampling process by 2 weeks or more, and they often see reduction of 50% in the number of samples needed and the cost involved. Apart from reducing the time and the cost of design process, this also reducing the environmental footprint of production. New materials and product innovations in the industries are mostly driven by large multinational enterprise in partnership with small startup and supported by government in countries such as Denmark, Germany, Republic of Korea, Taiwan, and United States in order to retain their competitiveness in the global market. Launch Nordic is an example of a partnership that has brought together government entities and large brands such as IKEA, Nike, and Novozymes with the global accelerating innovation in sustainable material. RenewCell, a startup company supported by Launch Nordic, has found new ways of turning cotton and viscose into degradable fibers, yarn, and fabric. Q-Milk has developed a technology to convert unused milk into silk-like biodegradable fabric. RFID EDIs are presenting opportunities for a single view of product from cradle to grave. Such is the power of digital. Leading innovators will reveal the possibilities of artificial intelligence across all parts of the fashion value chain, exploring new ways of creating value for those employed in the fashion industry. AI enhancement will go beyond traditional areas of machine tasks into creative customer interaction processes, blurring the line between technology and creativity. Leading fashion companies will use it to enhance creative process, design, product development. They will, for example, use algorithm to shift vast amount of data to predict which product to feature customers are more likely to prefer. Amazon is in the verge of creating the first AI designer with the development of algorithm that design clothes by analyzing images, copying popular, and using them to build a completely new design. Designers like Duo Falguni and Shane Peacock are using IBM cognitive tool Watson to map the future of Bollywood fashion by combining analysis over 600,000 images of fashion runway and Indian couture. Likewise, fashion startup Stitch Fix deploys algorithm rather than mood boards to start creative process of new design. It uses algorithm that go through 30 million combination of knit top attributes to predict which attribute customers prefer and eventually narrow down to just a few suggestions. Such examples highlights AI potential for identifying unmet customer needs and trend. Without a doubt, now is the time to digitize. We need to shift gears, shift mindset, shift work processes, and embrace digital transformation from top to toe. Thank you.